Don't tell me you found the last graviton core. Hope and his team will be thrilled.
Oh my god. So if you throw the it's so dumb. If you throw the Moogle, they start to panic and freak out and run at it. It's like wanting to look at it. It's like... Oh. Oh. Oh, what are you doing, buddy?
Alyssa and I decided to come to the future to observe the 13th arc, the structure that appears in the sky of this time period.
That thing that's floating above us now?
There you go. Now you're in the cutscene.
We abandoned the idea of restoring the old cocoon.
Now your face is in the cutscene.
Instead, we plan to build an entirely new shell. Of course, there's still the problem of how to keep such a creation airborne.
A whole new cocoon. That's an ambitious plan.
Sure is. And that's why you're here, to find out what keeps the Ark afloat.
Exactly. When we learned of the Ark's appearance through the Oracle Drive, we had to come and see it for ourselves.
That's so.
There are so many important things I need to talk to you two about. So many, in fact, I'm not really sure where to start.
At the beginning. Or perhaps, yeah. Hope it's travel 400 years into the future. Should I ask first? Travel to... Why did you decide to build a new cocoon? What happened to the pillar? Did you find out anything about lightning?
So, have you learned anything else about lightning since then?
Actually, I had this dream. While I was
Yes, you
asleep
did.
inside the capsule, I could hear lightning talking.
You heard her?
I'm sure it was your sister's voice. She told me I'd made the right choice, that I was on the right path.
Lightning. She's still looking out for us, isn't she?
Huh. So Lightning knows what will happen in the future. I don't need her to hold our hands or anything, but is it too much to ask for a little sisterly advice?
If she gives too much information to you, it could change the path of history. You could think of her silence as a sign that everything is going as planned.
That's just the way lightning operates. Only those who hold on to their resolve and find their own path through time have the right to change the future.
No compromises, huh?
I think Lightning is preparing for a battle, and she doesn't know what the outcome will be. When that time comes, she'll need people at her side that she can rely on.
There it is. What I wanted. Get the prize for the live trigger. So star. Let's do this. Hand it over.
I can't believe it! You found a graviton core. If you don't mind, I'll just take a sliver from my research. Wow! This must have been tough to find.
Oh,
We'll be putting it to good use, though.
that one was simple. I had most of these at the beginning.
Well, thanks to you two, we almost have all the cores we need. Did I tell you? The director is inventing a new device.
The Academy has been making progress on the development of a paradox weapon, a very powerful weapon that feeds on time-distorting energies.
Using a paradox against itself, huh?
Exactly. There's a possibility we may come up against the man who appears in the Oracle Drive recordings. The war has already begun, and we're fighting to protect the future itself.
Battle to the end against Caius.
But, Director, didn't you say you were missing a certain material?
A chaos crystal. It's a solidified chunk of paradox energy, but according to the data, it doesn't exist in this time period.
Well, hey, you've still got us.
We have it.
And we've got the Historia Crux.
I knew I could count on you. Once you found the crystal, I can build you a prototype. Where did your travels take you?
We ended up at a casino called Serendipity. Have you heard of it, Hope?
There's an ancient legend that mentions a palace by that name. But the story itself is incomplete, and nobody knows how it's supposed to end.
So it's a paradise that was never finished, huh?
Right. But we won't be letting our story end halfway through.
One chaos crystal, just like you ordered.
Just don't ask for any more.
Ma, you're serious?
That's incredible. May I borrow it for a while?
Of course.
As promised, I'll have a prototype weapon ready for you soon. Can you come by the front desk to pick it up later?
Oh! He's
I
working
see
on
the Academy
weaponry.
can thank you for delivering another ore cluster. We're one step closer to seeing the new cocoon up in the sky. Sarah, Noel, I don't know how we could ever repay you. Please hand any graviton cores to Alyssa.
You've brought us another cluster? Thank you so much. I mean it.
That's 5. But will you let me...
Sarah, did you really do it?
We had. We had collected all the ore clusters Hope needed to levitate his new cocoon. I don't think I'd ever seen Hope look so happy and excited. But this was just the beginning. It would take a century to complete the new cocoon. And if the old cocoon were to fall before it could be finished, well...
I know we can do it.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well,
Go on.
it's all fixed and working normally.
We collected the ore crystals, so the future has changed, Kupo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate.
An artifact! I wonder which era this unlocks.
Kupo?
Maybe it takes us to the day the cocoon collapses. The one we saw in the prophecy. The one where Caius is fighting.
Time for the final showdown?
Let's all fight together. We'll follow you to the future by a different path. There are things there I have to protect.
Right. You mean Vanille and Fang, and the new cocoon.
Vagabond undertake.
You're leaving for another time period.
All right then.
I've said it before, but I don't know how to thank you enough.
It won't be long before they're able to launch their arc. It just seems so incredible they've come this far. Noel, are you worried at all? Caius has tried to interfere before. Maybe he will again.
Remember, the Caius who caused the Seath incident was just an imposter. I wonder why the real one didn't intervene.
I hope he lets us finish here.
Maybe he will. If that's what it'll take to protect Yule, then I know he will. I remember we argued about that very thing once and... Wait. Did we argue? I don't remember.
Are your memories playing tricks on you again? Noel, something must have happened between you two.
Damn it. I wish I could remember. Not being able to protect Yule, and being the only one left alive on the planet. And then leaving that place and traveling to Valhalla, I should know these things.
I wish there was some way to find out. But I wonder, your memories disappearing, Does it have anything to do with the future changing?
Yeah. It would make sense. Because the thing is, if you change the future too much, he'll just vanish out of existence because he'll be or he'll become a completely different person. Huh.
How are you on this chockerific day?
I have 80 tears of remorse. What am I gonna do with them all? Hey, oh. Let's do something. Oh, no.
Thank you, and how are you on
That's special. Yeah, that was just.
Thank you, and
Sorry to keep you waiting. I assume you're here for the Paradox weapon prototypes. We have a large box and a small box. Which one will you take with you?
You're not gonna tell us what's inside them?
I'm just teasing. You'll have a chance to look them over. Which model would you prefer?
One that Noel can wield, or one that can start. Wait, can we pair? Can we get both of them? Oh, okay. So I can buy this and get the other one at Serendipity. That's how that works. One that Noel, give him this. Oh,
It's all yours. I know you'll make good use of it.
I hope this was worth it after all that.
Well, that's going to be up to us. We will change the future.
So apparently its power is based off of the paradox. Its power is based on how many fragments you have. So if you get enough, oh, the blessed blade. Increases potency of weapon when an abundance of them have been collected. I've been running the same stuff for the whole time. The nuke. Oh, so that's what that is. I think what they're trying to do is build a cocoon around the old one, and it'd just be like, oh, memories. I have 91. I am almost at 100. Honestly.
Looking good.
It'd be best if I take it. Turn to the crux. Because the tower is now time reversal. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Da, da, da. Wait, I'm in the wrong place. Huh?
Distortion in time gave birth to.
Sorry. I went the wrong. We gotta go to the prize section. Whee! Got that right. Kinda do nothing, but.
I think I've forgotten what it... There.
Greetings and what can I do?
Where is it? There it is. Odin Bolt for 1,000. I mean, you. The thing is, you think that it's not a lot, like coin, but it's actually hard to get coins in this game. Like naturally. So of course, the only best way to do it is to buy them. I don't need. You know what? At least the unicorn horn will help. I buy them. Buy it all. I got it all. I got it all. I don't know why. I just like buy them. Yeah, because that's what I want.
Thank you.
I can't carry them.
You two are on quite a roll. You don't have your eyes on the casino now, do you?
Well, maybe next time.
I guess he assumes that because we have so many coins, it's like we're trying to take over, but the reality is not even close. Kidding you. Alright, we gotta go with me. Excuse me. Uh-oh. In other words, we were perfectly fine.
What is that?
Ah, the gate.
Oh yeah, it does look like the gate's fixed.
I think we're getting close to some kind of final reckoning. Before we jump through this gate, we better make sure we're good and ready to fight.
I wonder what Caius is up to. Where is he?
Well, we still don't know if he really is against us or not. This silence makes me nervous. He's always been deadly quiet before taking action. It's like the calm before the storm. If he is in Valhalla, he's been watching everything we've done here. And if he sees a weakness, he'll exploit it without mercy. We let our guard down, we die.
So we better not use the gate until we are definitely sure.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Let's go. We don't have anything else to do here now. If we have to fight Caius now, then so be it. I'm ready.
All right then. Let's go do it.
Leaving without even a farewell?
What? No, of course not. We were going to drop by and see you before we left.
That's what we figured. Thought we'd save you the trip.
Thanks.
I hope the future turns out like this. A place where we can be happy.
Sometimes, when it looks like all hope is lost, people can turn against each other. They end up full of hate. But really, when they stop and think about it, they're making themselves sad for no reason. Director, what are you looking at me like that for? Huh?
Sorry, I was just remembering something. There was a time when I almost lost myself because I had so much hate in me. And then some friends showed me a way out.
Right. You mean lightning and snow.
It all began back then. I remember, Sarah. Weren't you the first one who said you wanted to save Cocoon? It was because Snow and Lightning vowed to carry out your wishes that we all came together back then. And to this day, Vanille and Fang still keep Cocoon safe.
And maybe Lightning does too.
Yes, but the old arc is almost finished. It will fall soon. It's going to be hard for many of us to abandon our old home.
But when you raise the new arc, maybe you can help our friends as well. We won't have to bear the burden of a world anymore. And just maybe, Vanille and Fang will be released from the crystal.
That was always in the back of your mind, wasn't it, Director? If we abandon the old cocoon, maybe you could free your friends. Or am I wrong?
Well,
It's okay. We all knew. We wanted to help anyway.
I've had the great fortune to be helped by many people over the years. Sarah and Noel, you are the ones who showed me how the future should be. You gave us all a motive. You helped us make the Academy what it has become.
Well, we got lost a lot. I don't know how many times I almost gave up.
Humanity is doomed to repeat mistakes of the past. It's part of being human. But we also have the ability to build new futures.
Well, as you would say, Noel, exactly. Once preparations are complete, we plan to journey ahead 100 years. I want to be there. I want to see the raising of Cocoon with my own eyes.
I'm sure we'll meet again, Hope.
And when we do, we'll have Lightning with us.
Right. So, I guess this isn't really goodbye then, is it?
For a new future.
Nakupo?
See ya.
Well, this feels like a trap.
I'm sorry. But in the new future that you wish to build, I no longer exist. Goodbye.
Oh. She set this up on purpose. She knew if we found out that she would not exist in the future, we would do everything we can to make sure that she does. It's like, no. Stay on course. Even if
Time and memory.
So,
Frozen in crystal. After
gonna let me in? Gonna let me into the Coliseum, or is this still a knob? Not time yet. I guess we'll go with going in. Guess we're going in. Going in. Ah, so it's just Terra. Hang on. I don't think I've equipped her weapon yet. Here we go. Oh, we're still good on money, right? Yeah. Considering. Be honest, that was the end of chapter 4. Now we're on chapter 5. Time marches on. So 5.
Is this the void beyond? No! Mog? Come on, Mog. What's wrong? Why won't you answer me?
Oh, my weapon!
This can't be.
I like the fact that, well, depending on the
Where did
weapon
Mog
we
get
use,
to?
it will
How do we
show.
find him?
Oh.
Come on, Mog. What's wrong with you?
Nothing wrong. He's just stuck in a.
How do I get out of here?
Start with going a little bit faster by running. Just saying.
Wait, is that Yule?
Excuse me? How am I still using a weapon when I don't? They did this way part, didn't they?
Don't celebrate just yet. Now! Get him!
I did it.
Oh, all by yourself. Congratulations.
You're Yule, aren't you?
Yes, I am one of many Yules. From your perspective, I am a Yule from the ancient past.
But where are we? Are we trapped in this place?
I am not truly here. I only watch events from a distant time. This place, it is a shadow of Valhalla. In the depths of the unseen realm, I see you held prisoner.
Better get out of here. Is this some sort of trap?
Is this a trap someone left for me? Has someone locked me in here on purpose?
Yes, the broken key was your undoing, and your betrayer is one known to you. You heard her voice. I am sure of it.
Are you saying I can't ever leave?
If you do not escape, the dream will go on forever.
Wait, don't go!
I need to get out of here now.
You're a different Yule, aren't you?
Yes. You have not met me yet. I call your present age my home. You and I are the same. We are blessed by Etro, her chosen servants.
Servants of the goddess?
The power to step outside the timeline. The power to witness the future. These gifts come from Etro. Her servants are known by her blessings.
Oh. How is she connected to
My sister
lightning?
is also somewhere in Valhalla. What's her part in all this?
She stands guard over Etro's temple. She is unable to leave the unseen realm, and so she turned to you for aid.
So the ability to change the future is a gift from the goddess herself.
Yeah. Add a call. Wait a sec. I see it. I see it in the horror. Give me this item. And look, I got Kai's sword. AKA, adornment of his blade. Woo woo. You should die. What? Wow.
I did it.
Good. Got a call.
I suppose you're another Yule as well.
Yes. I am from a future you have never known. Very soon, my presence here will fade. There is little time to tell you of the things I have seen.
Huh? Oh. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Once upon a time, there were 6 and 1 Lassie, and their story is a miracle. The destinies of the 6 were bound through the completion of a focus that belonged to the 1.
The 6. That was Lightning and Snow and the others. And the 1, that would be me?
Wow, you had to bring that up. You had to remind us of the plotline for Final Fantasy XIII. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Because I wanted to be so bad about that. Great. And they are tameable. Yeah.
Take this! Get him! Please just go! Take this! Get him!
I did it.
Yeah, you sure did. There it is. At 100% now. Starting stuff, aren't you? Fine, let's do this.
Take this! Let's go!
I did it.
The goddess Etro saw that the Lassie fulfilled their tasks. She saw their courage and took pity on them. She blessed the 6 and the 1 and one other, a child. And so she released them from the prison of crystal.
You mean it was the goddess who saved us that day?
Yes, but in doing so, she warped time itself. Etra was fading away, and she could not restore it. But perhaps you had the power to repair the distortion, and perhaps you did.
Perhaps I did. What do you mean? Is it too late now?
The future? I can no longer see it.
Yeah. That's their big plot line. Metro so-called interfered and saved everybody. Saved all the characters from the 13 game. From the first game. So does.
You there? Are you lost too? I don't know how.
That's how we got this game.
And I can't seem to find a way out. I really need your help to get out of this bind. First, buy something from my shop. Then, look for an exit so I can get out of here.
So the whole thing where so the whole plot line on the end of Lightning and everybody being like, we gotta believe in ourselves. We have to be able to live without the fal'Cie and defy their will. We're gonna defy everything. Yeah. In the end, that wasn't their that wasn't their strength in the end that allowed them to be saved. That was Etra. I was the goddess. She was like, I'll step in and save you all. Whoops, by the way, I broke the timeline. By the way, I broke time itself, by doing it though, so I'm gonna need you all to go on another adventure. And, I'll start by taking Lightning, which in turns will drive what's her name into madness. Because she'll remember, but nobody else will.
Love you! And find that exit.
Like, great plotline. Because the characters haven't suffered enough. We just need another dose of it. No one can be happy. Literally, no one can be happy in the 13th series.
Which era do you come from?
I am the one who lives in all the ages. I am the one who dies in all the ages. I am the one who suffers countless partings again and again.
Have you come to tell me something?
You summoned me here. In this place, you can see all your heart's desires come true.
I don't understand.
Look, this is the place where all time flows. The dreams of humanity are here washed ashore. A world without beginning or end. A world closed upon itself. Why do you want to change time? Why do you try to stand in his way? Why do you continue on this journey? As you change the timeline, you come closer to death.
How?
But now,
Your journey is over.
I don't understand.
You don't need to.
You notice her sword isn't even there. Her weapon isn't even there. Yeah, I know. Dude, you're not even doing damage. I literally cannot hit him because he's really so good. He's going so fast. I don't need the chain.
Get him!
Wings of darkness night!
I mean, if I can't even. I am Muhammad. How dare you? Such disrespect from such a being.
To live is without meaning.
And the thing.
You fight bravely. Noel gave up much more quickly than this.
What have you done to him?
He is living in a time and place where he knows only joy. He acknowledged his defeat. And now he is at peace.
That's a lie. Noel seems the stubborn type that would never die. Want to. He even said it himself.
I don't believe you.
He went. He literally said, "Don't stand around and wait to die." Pretty much.
Child of miracles, traveler of time guided by Itro, listen to me. Each time you fulfill a wish of your heart, someone else's dream is shattered. You conjure miracles, but when you do, the seeds of tragedy are sown in other lives. Are you prepared to bear that burden, that responsibility?
Why, Caius? Why do you fight us?
To save her. Long ago, the goddess Etro rescued you and your friends from your fate as in the sea. For you, it was a miracle. For you, a sentence of death. In that moment, immutable history was transformed. Time was twisted. With each distortion of the future, the life of the series was cut short. So often have I seen this. Seen her wilt before my eyes. When time is in flux, the future changes, and Yule is consumed. So I will dam the river of time and tear down the foundations of history. Only then will your suffering come to an end.
You're going to destroy history just so you can save Yule?
Yes. You have interfered with my task at every time. But your meddling is over. I will slay the goddess and return everything to Valhalla. In a place without time or future, you will be free for eternity.
Caius.
Surrender now to your heart's desire.
Well, yeah. Like I said, when the goddess broke time, apparently, now the side effect was every Cirrus ended up seeing the future constantly and changing all at once that it killed them instantly. It began to kill them rather quickly. Because every time they saw the future change, it would say slowly
Seems like a
sap their
thing.
life away.
Hey, let's all yell Sarah at once.
Why don't you do it?
I'll get her up. Hey, Sarah! Wake up! What are you doing sleeping out here?
It is a really nice day for a nap, I've got to say.
Really?
Where
Because
am I?
Not in your bed, for starters.
You still dreaming?
Maybe I am.
Hey, let's go.
Come on, Sarah.
Man, I'm hungry. What's for lunch anyway?
Didn't you just eat?
Have I really come back to New Bodom?
can we save here? Have like 5 fragments. Us. Ah, Oracle. Yeah. Etro's sorrow. Etro, granted the most selfless of gifts, her power and strength flowed through the gate to the unseen world, and with each passing second, she grew weaker and weaker. Now the goddess sleeps within the heart of chaos. Should she cease to exist, then the power that granted to humanity, the power to make their universe whole, disappear. The sands of time runs out on the goddess, so too do they on the world of man. When the people of Cocoon first came down to the surface of Grand Pulse, magic filled the earth. Among the people, there were those who awakened to this power. I saw it happen. Saw time distorted. When the timeline was changed and history broken, fissures appeared in the wall that separates the spirit and the material. The crystal power that was once bestowed only upon the sea was released, and it permeated deep into the soil. Now normal humans can spin enchantments and spells if they know how. The part of human called soul is a gift of the goddess. And all our hearts flickers a small piece of the chaos of Valhalla. From Valhalla, you can see every age, every timeline. I see the future because Valhalla lives in my heart. Eyes of Etro is not a unique gift reserved for the special. Every human who claims a soul can gaze into the future. Really? Our bodies are made of the blood of the goddess. Our souls are formed of the chaos bestowed upon us. The Farseers were an ancient people who embraced the chaos more than any other. They were Pulse's oldest tribe, and I was their seer. The power to see the future, the power to travel the timeline, the power to bend monsters to your will, the power to remember in your... Even when the timeline has changed, they are manifestations of hidden chaos, and in the chosen few, these powers are great indeed. Such are the blessings of the goddess. The physical world, it contains within its form endless chaos. By the will of the deities gives birth all living things. I speak of crystal. The eternal dream world of the crystal lies within the unseen world. Even the gods long to find their way to that place. In all crystal, the heart that shines most brilliantly is called Benabelza. Weird. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. But I think that's it. If I can save, I can stop here. Okay, I can. Yeah, I can't.
Part of a dream.
Actually. Clean them up enough. But that's it for now. I'm gonna stop here. Go to bed. So I'll be back tomorrow with this, probably in the evening.